Good morning. My name is Dana Lynn, and this is the first portion of our WildFlow and Superfood Lifestyle Support call every Thursday morning at 9:30. Today is September 12th, and I am delighted to be here with all of you and with those of you who are catching this on the recording. I want to start by sharing. Last night I led a short immune and in tune just a sample course, so just a small half-hour little piece. And what I've been echoing since that time was how important our relationship is to this body we walk around in. And we aren't really I think this is the most intimate relationship that we carry through our human life. That how we listen and treat this body is paramount to how we live our life. And and the and what comes to us, how we react to things, how we navigate the waters of our life. And so the reason we spend some time at the beginning of this call is because my mission is to help women have a more loving, intimate, joyful experience with their body, no matter how it's showing up for them at the time. And so if something I say or do triggers you in any way, then I welcome you to just take some deep breaths and go off screen and take some time and we can talk about it. If anything I say or do creates some some questions within you, then I'm more than happy to talk one-on-one. So begin to settle in to your space and your body in your space by closing your eyes if that's comfortable to you. When we close our eyes, we can begin to notice and heighten our awareness of the sensations within us. Part of the magic of our immune system is when it can align and recalibrate to the rhythms of nature. I believe when we get far away from nature and the vibrations of nature, the wind, the fire, the water, when we get away from these vibrations, these elements, then that's when our immune system has to work extra hard. So begin to tune into the wind, the air that enters into your body. Just noticing, welcoming, inviting more and more wind and air. Noticing how it can expand your belly. Noticing if you're busy doing other things, no judgment, just noticing if you actually have the capacity to tune in to your breath and just be present with it, as if you were present with an intimate partner or a son or a daughter or a little baby. And if you know that your body is ready to go a little deeper and you've experienced WildFlow before, then I welcome you to tune into a body part that would love more attention this morning. So perhaps that's your hands, perhaps it's your feet, perhaps you just want to lie on the floor and stretch and move in your own way. But this is a practice where I encourage you to create the practice for yourself. To begin to be present in the quiet of your own mind and the relationship that you're creating with your body. So begin to move and explore what parts of your body may want a little more attention. If you're used to being in a class where the instructor tells you what to do and how to do it, this may be a little uncomfortable and confusing. But my whole goal is to begin to help you notice what your body needs and wants and react to that. Getting into your unique and wild flow. So the breath is such an important part. Welcoming your breath to be the explorer with you. Creating angles and tensions and torques in very unique ways that are just you. So if it would be helpful to have a starting point, then I recommend beginning to explore the relationship between your shoulders and your neck. Or you could stand and begin to experience the relationship between your hips and your feet and knees and neck. It's very complex. Allow your breath to guide you. Be on the search for the edges that create some tension within you. On the search for the sensation of resistance, of tightness, of contraction. Really being on the lookout for that as you move, because those edges are the place where the magic lives. So when you find an edge, can you breathe into it? Move subtle. Maybe make it a little different, a little more intense perhaps, and can you be present to that sensation, to that movement, to that exploration, as if you were looking at a beautiful flower, just really paying close attention to all the intricacies of the flower, of the fruit. Leaving no detail unexplored. No sensation unexamined. If sounds want to come out, let them go. This is really bringing light and oxygen and awareness and blood to places that otherwise may feel quite dense or stuck. Your movements can be slow or fast, depending on what your body wants this morning. If you want to jump and wiggle and move faster, then you are at liberty to listen to your body and do that. You may notice that your mind tries to get involved and suggest that you do specific things or act a specific way. I encourage you to drop into your chest, into your heart center, into your belly. And let your body guide and let your mind be quiet. Can you follow what feels good? Can you let your creativity take over? The creativity that is your connection to the air, to the sun, to the fire, to the water. Just a few more minutes. Find those last parts of you that wish to be explored. Let go of your agendas, your goals, your purpose. Just let this time be about being, just being you. You can use the strength of other muscles to create more tension and creative angles, exploring your own sacred geometry. Only you have the connective tissue and the bones and the muscles that create the sacred geometry that is your DNA. You are all the flowers you've ever explored. All the sunsets, all the trees. And for this last final time in WildFlow this morning, I encourage you to find an angle that does feel uncomfortable. It does feel like it's pushing you, it's creating tension. I encourage you to find that one angle this morning and see if you can be really still. In that tension. The only movement being your breath. Maybe creating subtle adjustments to explore it even deeper. but noticing what might be there for you as you just breathe into it. And be present with the discomfort. And then when that feels complete, bring yourself to a seated position or wherever you're most comfortable. And take a moment to thank your body. Thank your body for all that you've been able to experience in this lifetime. Everything it allows you to experience. As women, there's our complex role. I believe everyone on this call has given birth. So from the experience of growing up in a body to experiencing the presence of another body close to us, inside of us, and then a body coming out of us. This is an absolute sacred experience. And what a gift. To be a woman. So if you're catching this on the replay, I welcome you to take some time to journal about this experience. And if you're here with me live, then you can always return to the replay. And have a blessed day. Be well.